I did it. Yeah, I just quit. Now I'm free. For the record, I'm 31 years old, so this is kind of a midlife crisis. I can't wear sunglasses for the whole video. Alright, so why did I do this? I put together a bit of a spiel here because I was bored. Look, I'm very privileged, but I'm also under a crushing amount of debt. Basically, I got enough money to last me. So I've got this much money and my home loan is this much money. And as you can see, the amount that I have saved does not remotely approach the amount that I owe. It means that I'm going to be pulling potatoes out of the ground with my bare hands, which might be fun for you to watch. God, it sounds pretty bad. I've got enough money to last me a couple of months, which should come in handy. And I figured it was time to make something for myself. I'm an iOS developer by trade, which means I make the apps that we use with our phones. I spend a lot of time building software for other people. You know, honestly, it pays pretty well. You know, sometimes you look at something that you're making and you're like, yo, can I make this purple? And then someone else is like, no, that must be blue. And you've got no freedom. It's just got to be blue. You can't make it purple. I also want to do something creative. I've been a software engineer for 7 years. I have made the same thing over and over for 7 years in a row. Every company wants the same thing, but a little bit different. It's usually some kind of landing screen with a search screen and the search results screen that takes you to a detail screen with an inquiry form or a purchase button. And that's like 90% of everything. It's so boring. Yeah. Every year Apple's like, yo, check out this cool new theme that we've made. And then I sit there and I'm like, wow, I can't sell this to any business. They're not gonna want cool 3D graphics. I just want to make cool 3D graphics. Shit, I think I have no imagination anymore. Like, it's just gone. I am struggling to even talk about why or what. More than that, I have a dream about like a world where I can wake up in the morning and go back to sleep. And I go outside to drink my coffee and the first thing in my mind is like, isn't today a nice day to plant some cucumbers? I want that to be like my biggest responsibility in the world. I might have to plant cucumbers to eat and survive. Wow. I spend a lot of time doing things for people, you know, and that gets them richer, but it doesn't get me richer. I don't want to be rich, but I have a mortgage and a kid and a wife. My home loan is this much money. So, am I terrified? Yeah. Being married, that was scary. Buying a house, that was scary. Having a kid, that was also scary. You get used to it and it's not too bad. At some point, I'll get used to this and it'll be not so bad. You just do it for a little bit and it stops being terrifying. What else? Surely I've got other things to talk about here. Anyway, I even wanna dance. I wanna go for a jog, do some weights, weightlifting. I got enough dreams for 10 people. Right now, if I had to choose what my dream job is, it would be a tree, like this kind of tree. Or maybe a rock, like this kind of rock. So rocks don't have dream jobs. And I don't think trees dream, but I can dream myself as a rock. And that would be my dream job. Maybe I'm a dreaming tree, dreaming myself as a rock. Not much money. I gotta be real. Like, the chances that I can make a living off YouTube are pretty small. So I've got some plans in the works. My first plan was to write a novel, but then ChatGPT stole that from me. And then my second plan was to draw pictures, but then the developers of AI stole that from me too. But they haven't stolen other things yet, like a tree. Game development. Yeah. I wish I was one of those people who was like, you want to know the meaning of life? Well, come buy my course. But I'm not. I have no courses to sell. Thinking about it, I should also post some more interesting things with movement, trees and light, the sun, the birds chirping in the wind. Outside of this room that has become my cage for my soul, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to let myself starve, or would I? I'm not going to let my kid starve. So if I get too low on finance, I'll just have to get a job at a bank. I got no dreams. Unemployment.